The Jaybird flies low, as in under the radar. Nobody knows about him. Nobody talks about him, but he is the man. Welcome back, guys, to Forlorn Favorites. This is Volume 10, Chapter 10, Episode 10, whatever you want to call it, but I'm super pumped for this one in particular because Jay Leno, or as I call him, Jaybird, is such a cool character, such a cool diecast. And nobody really talks about him. Maybe it's because he was only released once in 2010 as a regular and as a lenticular. And of course, we'll talk about that as the video progresses. But Cars 1 was full of cameos like this. You know, you had Jay Leno in there, you had Dale Earnhardt Jr., you had the King, Daryl Cartridge, Bob Cutlass. Like, come on, you had so many in there. And of course, they did do more in Cars 2 and Cars 3, but I feel like Cars 1 had just more iconic ones. I mean, heck, there was even Arnold Schwarzenegger in there as Sven. Like, you just can't go wrong with that. And so Jay Leno, in my opinion, was the most iconic ones in there. And so Mattel did release him, as they rightfully should, in 2010. But unfortunately, I don't know, people just don't seem to care about him. He's not even that expensive online. He's in the $15 to $20 range. If you go lenticular, you can get him for about 10 or less. But now I'm changing that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm bumping the prices up on eBay. After this video, you'll see a bump in prices. So yeah, we're going to dive right in here. You got the tree to make things look better because you guys know my camera doesn't like blue cars. There is Jay in the movie. Of course, if you guys don't remember, all these cameos, or a bunch of them, occurred when McQueen went missing and Max showed up at the LA International Speedway McQueen-less. And McQueen was, obviously gone, and everybody's freaking out, and Jay Leno was like talking about it and making a joke about it. It was really cool. Jay Leno obviously is the real life counterpart to Jay Leno. If you guys didn't already know that, he's obviously a talk show host, comedian type of guy. He's got his iconic hair. I'll show a picture of him just so you guys know. It's weird showing real people on my videos. I've done it before. I don't know. I always find it weird to show like a picture of a real person in my video. But there he is. And so they replicate that in a simple paint on the roof here. Of course, he's got the silver roof, which is perfect to match the hair. But this kind of like darkened, like charcoal gray, like a shadow type thing, which looks really cool. My only gripe with Jay Leno is the expression here, or lack thereof. He really doesn't have much of an expression. He is emotionless, he's stoic, and the only thing that I can really get out of him is the mouth here. The mouth's a little twisty, just kind of looks like he's chewing on something maybe, but the eyes, like, there's no even eyebrows or eyelids. Like, what's going on there? I don't really understand why they just plopped his blue eyes like literally dead center in the middle there in the white space. Doesn't look amazing in my opinion, so if they were to re-release him, I'd hope they change the expression. Now, the reason why they probably will not re-release him is because of copyright issues with Jay Leno. That's what happened to Dale Earnhardt Jr., and I wouldn't be surprised if it also happened to Jay Leno here with Pixar and Disney. They just don't have a contract anymore. Same thing could be with Sven as well. We haven't seen him in a while. And it's very sad, but it actually makes these more valuable. Or it should, but people just really don't think about Jay Leno or Jay Leno that much. And speaking of which, he is a limo. He's pretty small for a limo, but he does kind of have the shape of that one, like a Lincoln. And oh, another thing that matches Jay Leno in real life is this chin here. See how the chin, or the bumper rather, just juts out unusually far, so that matches Jay Leno's kind of more pointed chin in real life. There you have his grill, headlights. He does have a mouth plate there, which is plastic, although they did a great job matching the metal paint, or the paint on the metal there. Got the review mirrors, nice classic rims. Now, Jay Leno is so cool, he doesn't have a license plate, but he does have a holder for one. He's got the taillights there, trunk, exhaust pipe. I think it would have been so cool to get like other cars using this model, obviously with a different chin or an adjusted chin, and then a different like vinyl top here. But I think he's really cool. He's very light as well. So now comparing him to the lenticular version, which is the first version I got actually. I got the lenticular version. I didn't get the normal version until like maybe 5 years ago. I might have even unboxed it on the channel. Him and Duff Rex were two cars from the Final Lap 2010 era that I only got lenticular up until like 2015, when I realized like, ooh, I don't like lenticulars. I need a fixed eyes car. Wish that could be the case for like all the cars, like, you know, who would be good? Like a Yeti with snow cones, some of the McQueens as well, they would be better. But yeah, he's got the same expression in the mouth plate, but the eyes are lenticular, so they're moving around there. So in this pose, he's looking off to his right, and you do see a little eyelid in there, which is actually nice. It looks a little bit more normal. But in my opinion, this is one of the worst lenticulars, at least that I have, because from a lot of angles, it just doesn't look good. You get the 4-eye effect right there, and it takes a while to really get that other expression there. Like, yeah, there it is. Now, that doesn't look too bad, but it took a lot of work to get that angle. Otherwise, you're messing around with like 4 eyes over here. I wish it's like switched back like so much easier. Like, I feel like it would be so cool if it went from that to like that. That to that. That to that. Without like getting the alien eyes going on in there. But yeah, they are exactly identical in every other way. Obviously, I prefer the fixed eye version, but I know there's some people out there who like lenticulars, and there's nothing wrong with that. Now, I don't have much to compare Jay Leno to because he's such a unique model. Just for laughs and giggles, though, I do have Bob Cutlass and Lightning McQueen here. He is kind of a smaller car, as you can see with Lightning McQueen. He is definitely small. Just a thin, not very thick, not much girth to him. Kind of seems like a fragile car. I think they should have made him a little bit bigger, though, to be honest with you. Just to match Jay Leno in person a little bit. I'm not saying he's like a big guy, but you know. If Lightning McQueen's that big, then I feel like this limo should be a little bit bigger. I mean, it's a limo, for crying out loud. But yeah, guys, that is all for Forlorn Favorites episode 10. We'll bring in the media here, the paparazzi. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really like this guy. I hope you guys do too. I hope this brings some more attention to him, because I feel like Chucky, who appeared in the same scene, just gets so much more love. Chucky was in a video game. Chucky was released many, many times, even as a chase. Although we haven't seen her recently. But still though, Jay deserves some more attention. Always remember, the Jaybird flies low. Maybe we can get him up to some higher altitudes in the near future. I'll see you guys next week for week 11. Bye now.